What's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna start working on the bedsides. We're gonna pull out the wheel liner that we have in there, the tail lights, the gas filler neck, maybe the rear bumper. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to that today, but we're gonna start off, I think, on the passenger side. So here we go. Alright, this is what we have done so far. We removed both of the tail lights, these trim pieces up here on both sides, the wheel liners we also removed because we're not going to be needing those, and the spare tire, removed it from underneath. We picked these up at Harbor Freight. They're like $5 or $6 each. We're going to be using it to drill out these spot welds all along this edge, and I believe there's some down here on both sides. We're gonna do that on both sides. Once we're done, we're gonna remove the bed so we could access the ones right here between the cab and the bed. I don't know if you can see them, but we have to access those. And then we're gonna cut this piece right here all along the line. All right, so we're underneath the truck and we're gonna start disconnecting all these plugs. Well, the ones that go to the actual bed, and then there's 8 bolts. This one, and 2 over there, and the other 4 on the front. 2 on this side, 2 on the driver's side, and 2 on the passenger side. Then we get to that, and then we'll start jacking up the bed, because there's 2 spot welds here and 2 more on this side. Right on the inside, and then all the ones between the cab and the bed. So we decided to cut this piece from the bedside because they pinch welded these 3 pieces from the factory. So instead of drilling these out and weakening this piece, I don't know if it'll affect it, but just in case, we're just gonna end up cutting this on both sides. We just removed the tire, so now we're gonna cut the inside of the wheel wells. I'm gonna cut about 1.5 inches away from this actual piece right here, because this is part of the bed. So if I was to cut this, I'll cut the wheel wells and it'll show through the bed. So I'm gonna cut about 1.5 inches away, all the way around, and then that's pretty much it. I'll clean it up later on with the flap disc. We unbolted the bed and we're pushing it back to get to these pinch welds. So as you can see, there's all these right here, and then there's a couple down here. And we already cut the bed up, so it should, as soon as I cut these out, it should be ready to come off. We finally got one side off. What we had to do is hold this up a little bit, get the chisel in there pretty much in every spot possible, and then that would release this glue right here. You can see they put it all along the top. A lot of people I've seen cut these bedsides off to like around here, just leave this top part on, but I think it'll look way cleaner if we did all this. I mean, it was a hassle, but it's worth it, you know. And for this, I don't know if I'm gonna drill out these spot welds, because I'm scared of going all the way into the bed, you know, and I'd rather just leave a little inch of sheet metal and just bend it up, and I think it'll look clean either way. So we remove all these spot welds, and now let's do the other side. I'll show you how we did it. Alright guys, so we ran into a problem where the bedsides that we received were for the, I believe it's like a crew cab. I think it's like a 5.5 foot bed. And well, as you know, we have the 6.5, since it's a single cab. And so right now it's like about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm heading back down to San Diego to get the right one. Here we are at Fiberwerx off-road fiberglass. This is a size difference. As you can see, these are a foot longer than the ones that we had. So we're picking these up. They're about to bring the other one out right now. And these are like the one-piece front ends. Probably like for trophy trucks. And there you go. The guy's over there working on one. So what is this? This is for like a trophy truck, or?
Yeah, this is it's a 04 to 14 F-150 to like a newer conversion.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, we're just prepping that thing to get shipped and out the door. And we got pretty much this whole area off to your left is all wheel call stuff. There's people waiting on coming to get the parts. We got a section over here of parts that are on hold to go out through freight shipments.
Alright.
Got race parts inventory, short course desert racing. Upstairs is just all more street parts, fenders.
And do you guys do custom parts for cars like that?
Yeah, we do custom parts for all kinds of different vehicles. We're doing a body kit for a BMW right now that converts it's like an E46 to like an F30, I want to say.
Oh, F30?
Something like that. So
okay, cool.
We did that custom for a guy. But yeah, we've got all kinds of projects going on. We've got some trick Chevy stuff coming up, some stuff you haven't seen before for Chevys, and yeah, just super busy.
All right, and then any way they could contact you to?
Yeah, we're here in El Cajon. Our number is 619-654-4451, fiberwerx.com. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook, and yeah, we're out there. We're staying busy.
Yeah.
We'll be out racing in Parker with a buddy this Saturday. New 6100 truck, and just in and out the door all day.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, this is Travis. So
yeah, my name's
you
Travis.
guys need anything, just get in contact with him.
Alrighty.
All right. Thanks, Travis.
Fiberwerx.com is my email. So
there you go, guys. We're test fitting them, and well, we just sat them on top briefly just to see what was gonna hit. And as you can see right here, I made a little cut with the grinder. Other than that, everything else seems to fit pretty well. Still gotta cut these out. This is pretty much what I cut off. I just lined it up with the tape. I went along the edge. So we're gonna measure from here to there. And I'm gonna get the center, and then I'm probably gonna put maybe about 3 or 4 of those bolts through here. And then I'll figure out what to do in front between the cab and the bed. And we still have to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get the little pipes so we can hammer them down and make these little extensions right here on both sides, front and back. But other than that, I think we're pretty much done with the bedside. Well, this side. Alright, so far what I did is I measured all along this, so we're about the tailgate would close, and I got the center of it, which is here according to my measurements. And then from here I went halfway to that end, and then it would be 19 inches I believe. So that's my little mark that I did right there. And then I measured 19 inches from here to here, 19 inches from here to here, and it should be it was kind of accurate. So we picked these up from a fastener place in, what was it, Chino Hills or Chino, something like that. So those are some nice pieces. They were about $3 each for these, and we picked them up with some stainless steel bolts. We were gonna use these, but I think they're a bit too small. I'd rather run the big ones just to be safe. But these, we're still gonna use them because we got a couple of them. So we're still gonna use them for this back piece right here. So as you can see, maybe we might put some there, or we might put some right here on the edge and some down there on the bottom. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna line these I'm gonna line one of these washers up with the fender, and then I'm gonna draw a little dot right in the middle, or as close as to the middle as possible, and I'm gonna drill my hole. I'll do that to all 3 of those. So once I got my little hole drilled out, I'm gonna transfer that hole to this piece, and then I should be able to just mount my bolts to that. But before I do all that, I gotta make sure everything is good, you know, one more time before I drill holes and stuff. All right, so now what we're doing is drilling out these 2 little holes that were indented in the fiberglass. When we picked these up this last time, they didn't have them cut out, so we're gonna have to cut them out ourselves. So what we did is drill out these holes. We removed the little plastic from the filler neck. There's a little plastic that goes on top of that, so that's what's bolted on. And we're about to flip it over and show you on the back side. So this is how we have it bolted up right now, just hand tight. And we have to get this hole drilled out because there's like another little pin that goes on it. So we're gonna get that drilled out. Once that's drilled out, we're gonna remove this plastic piece, and we're gonna see how much of the fiberglass we're gonna have to remove. All we gotta do is put the bolts in. We picked up these fender washers. They're gonna sit in here, which I'm not gonna bolt on right now because I still have to remove them. I'm gonna paint the insides. All this is gonna get sanded down and painted, and also the fenders, we're gonna have to get them retouched because there's like a couple of little chips here and there. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for the rear fenders. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave a comment down below, share the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.